Guruve Gaurachandaya Krishna Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namah Shri Nanda Nandanam Bande Radhika Charanadvayam Gopi Jana Samayuktam Vrindavana Manoharam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. So first of all I offer pranams to our Gurudev, Vishnupada Dandi Swami Bhaktivedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj, Ashik Gurus, Nityalila Parashik, Gaur Govinda Gosai Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Madhusudan Gosai Maharaj, all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Hare Krishna. So today is Akshay Tritiya. Tritiya means what? Like Ekadasi, Dwadasi, Tritiya. So Akshay Tritiya. Akshay means which cannot be destroyed. Eternal. So on this day, anything we do, that will be forever. Like today we did Mangalati. So should do every day. Not takes long. So materialists on this day, they like give donations of gold, they begin construction of some business, they start many things they do for material success on this day. And their idea is, mercy Bhagavan, money will come, all these things will come. But Vaishnavas, we also celebrate Akshay Tritiya, but our feeling is a little different. Look at this world, we cannot take anything with us. Right, Sudevi? When we die, everything stay here. So that cannot be eternal. But what bhajan we did, what seva we did for Hari Guru Vaishnava, that never lost. That thing is never destroyed. That is property of Atma. So Vaishnava, this day is also called Chandan Yatra. So many things happen today. Most importantly, on this day, Lord Brahma began the creation. And what's the first thing he created, Nilambari? You'll never guess, don't worry. Barley seeds. You know barley?
Barley. Oh, you drink it?
Like Malta.
Oh, yeah.
Barley seeds. No. This is like gold. Some people say donation of, I forget its name in Hindi, but donation of barley seeds, this is like gold. So we not had, but this day people, they make satu, it's like a flour from barley, many things they take. So Lord Brahma began the creation today. And on this same day, of course, Bhagavan gave Brahma the Vedas. So Krishna is Akshay Purush. He is that person who is never destroyed. So here's a message. The Vedas, this also never finished. Before the creation, Krishna was there. And when creation is finished, who remains, Gauranga? Krishna. Aham eva sameva gri nanigyat sadasat param tat pasyat yat etacharyo vishishta asmiham. In the beginning of creation, Lord Brahma was alone in the universe, no? There are three Vishnus. The first Vishnu is Karundaksai Vishnu. He's so big, the universe has come from the pores of his skin. Millions and millions of universes. Then again, he enters into universe as the second Purush. This is called Garbhadaksai Vishnu. No? So each universe, there's a Brahma. So the Brahma of this universe, when he came from the navel of Vishnu, Garbha means stomach, no? Garbhadaksai Vishnu. So Vishnu was thinking, Lord Brahma was thinking, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my duty? Like this, like many people in this world thinking. At first he used his own power to find out where I come from. Because Lord Brahma, Satyalok, he sits on a big lotus. And in the stem of that lotus, Gauranga, are the 14 planetary systems. So Brahma's planet is called Brahmalok or Satyalok. So he said, I'm on a big lotus. So if I go to the beginning of the lotus, I'll find where I come from. So he entered the stem of the lotus, but for thousands of years, going, could not finish. That means, where we come from, we cannot understand by our own efforts. Because Bhagavan, he is beyond the mind, he is beyond the senses. Nilamri, he is transcendental. Trans means beyond. He's beyond the senses and the mind. Transcendental. He's beyond the senses and the mind. So by our own effort, we cannot find him. Because Krishna is not material. So in the same way, Brahma became exhausted. He came back and he surrendered. That time, he heard a voice, tapa, do austerities. Especially human life is meant for some austerities, not just doing homework and earning money and getting green card. Human being is some special thing. Human being is meant for tapasya, some seva. Somewhat. Devotees don't do austerities, devotees only do service. So he heard a voice, tapa, austerity, do something, find me. Bhakti means do something. Anushilanam. Gurudev said we should not look at our astrological chart and say, it says maybe I'll get bhakti next year. We have to do something, Anushilanam. So Brahma thought, who said that? I will find him. So Brahma meditated Sudevi for how long? A long time. Then Krishna appeared before him this day. And Krishna spoke to him 4 verses. You know the Bhagavatam? 18,000 verses. But the seed is only 4 verses. This is called Chatur Shlok Bhagavatam. So, aham eva sig eva gri nadingat asat param tat pasyat yat etad cha yovishishta asmi aham. Krishna said, aham. Aham means me. Krishna said, look at me. Yavanaham yata bhavo yadupa guna karmika tataiva tattva vijnanam astute madonugrahat. Oh Brahma, realize me. How is my form? How is my name? How is my activities? How are my eyebrows? How are my lips? How is my flute playing? How are my fingernails, which are like moons? How are my eyes, very restless? My cheeks, alola chandrakala sadbanamalya baha. How is my flower garland? Ratnanga nanga pranay kelikela badas. How are my hands with so many bangles? Look, everything. Yavanaham yata rupa. My rupa, my form, how am I? Astute madanugrahat. Realize by my mercy. So these 2 verses, this is Sambandha Gyan. Hameva sameva agri. Before the creation, Krishna said, I existed. And when the creation is finished, who remains, Gauranga? Krishna. And in the beginning, what is that? That is also Krishna. Like a spider. In the beginning was only a spider. He make a web. Web comes from the spider. And when everything finished, the web goes back to the spider. But spider remained unchanged. So these 2 verses are Sambandha Gyan. Everything comes from Krishna. Everything is related to him. So I am also his servant. So I should serve Krishna, and everything should also be used for his service. Right? Whatever intelligence we have, whatever money we have, whatever we have, we should use for Krishna's service. Okay, Nilambari, doing little Harinam? Because Father's forcing you, or you want to? Bit of both. But don't think like that. Try to think I'm serving Krishna. And Krishna very happy just by chanting his name in Kali Yuga. So everything belonged to Krishna. I also belong to him. I should serve him. This is called Abhideya. Abhideya means service, to serve. And by serving Krishna, what will happen to you? Sudevi? What will you get? Prema. prema, pure bhakti. Especially in our sampradaya, Gopi's mood to Krishna, Madhya Yasoda's mood to Krishna, the friend's mood to Krishna. Especially these four rasas are very strong. Das, Sakya, Vatsalya and Madhuras. So Gauranga, in 4 verses, Krishna gave all this knowledge to Brahma. Like a seed is very small, but you put water, it becomes very big. So this same knowledge that Krishna received, Amnaya Shrutiya Shakshad Brahma Vidya Vishruta Guru Parampara Praptam Vishvakatihi Brahmana. It said this Brahma Vidya, this spiritual knowledge, came from Krishna to who? Brahma. Then Brahma to his disciple, like Narad, then to Vyas, then to Sukadev Goswami, then to Parikshit, then to like this Uttara, Janmijaya, like this. So this Brahma Vidya, this spiritual knowledge, is also not finished, not destroyed. Now this Guru Parampara will eternally be there. No? Sometimes we think Gurudev left, no qualified devotee, but no. Pure Vaishnava like Gurudev always in this world. Otherwise, Parampara is finished. But this Parampara is also Akshay. We cannot see, we cannot understand, or people not understand, that is their problem. We should believe. So this Akshay Katha, this pure Ved Katha, Krishna Katha, never finished. From beginning of creation it exists and it's coming down. Of course, 500 years ago, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave so much injection. And still that injection moving. So today's ordinary people, they use this day for material affairs, getting married even, or doing some business, or giving some gold. Or many people buying gold today. So today gold price must, I not look, but must be going up. But Vaishnava, no, this is not the real meaning of Akshay Tritiya. So we're trying to do a little bit, some puja, some katha, some seva. This thing never finished. And don't stop, okay? Especially you guys have to be careful, no? Because all materialistic people, no? So always take care. No? So today, the Vedas manifest. Today is the first day of creation. No? Also many, many things. So many things, actually. Today is the appearance of Parasuram. You know Parasuram? Have you heard of him? Yes. Just say yes. 6th incarnation. In the Das Avatar, the 10 main incarnations of Bhagavan, Parasuram is one of them. He's Shakti Avatar. That time, the Kshatriyas had become very... Normally, the Brahmanas would give advice to the kings. Oh, do like this, do like that. Because Brahmana, pure Brahmana, have no self-interest. So their instruction always good for everyone. So before the Brahmanas would give advice to the kings. Do like this, do like that. Like you see Dasarat Maharaj, Ram's father, he not do anything without asking his Gurudev, Vishvamitra or Vashishta, not do anything. But before that was the system. The kings would rule everything, but under the guidance of the Brahmanas. But what happened? Some disturbance came in the order. There was one king, Sahasrarjun. He was very powerful also. Very powerful. So Parasuram had one, his father's name was Jabadagni. His father had a special cow, a Kamadenu. So normally you just get milk from a cow, but this cow, whatever you want, it give you. What do you want, Dinesh? A new car? Kamadenu give you. What do you want, Gauranga? Huh? New pair of glasses?
A dog.
Dog?
A dog.
No room for a dog. Don't ask dog from a Kamadenu. Kamadenu can give gold. Anything you want can give. But the rishis don't need anything. So they just milk, make ghee and do yagya like that. This is big katha, but also we should tell. So the king asked, give that cow to me. So King Rishi said no. Jamadagni said no. Because cow did not want to go. Because he sees Jamadagni like father. But king took by force. Something like this happened. Then the king cut off the head of the rishi and took the cow by force. So when Parasuram came, he became very angry. Even though he was a Brahmin, he took weapons and he killed Sahasrarjuna and all the soldiers. So like this 21 times, right? 21 generations he killed every single king, every single Kshatriya, because misbehaving. In this way he again re-established sort of the Vedic Varnashram. So, of course, this is also his appearance day today, Jabadagni. Actually, Gogamaj would tell one katha. What Guru says, if Guru is qualified and Guru gives instruction, what he says you must follow. Sometimes difficult, but you have to do. So one time, Parasuram's mother, her name was Renuka, she went to the river to bring some water for a yagya. Her husband was doing yagya. And the rivers, Apsaras, Apsaras? They're from the heavenly planets. So beautiful. They make Miss Universe on this planet look like an orangutan. So handsome, and women beautiful. Imagine the men, very beautiful. So these Apsaras were swimming and enjoying in the water, and she was watching. Like this means lusty. That's why we should never watch all this pornography. You look, all your intelligence finished. So don't look all these things. People looking and they cannot think anymore what to do, what is good, bad. All intelligence finished. So she was looking, forgot everything. I meant to bring water so my husband can finish yagya. She forgot. So many hours she was looking. She remembered, she came back. Then her husband knew she is thinking of other man. Her mind is finished. So she had 4 sons. Parasuram was the youngest. So she ordered. So Jabadagni ordered his oldest son, chop off the head of your mother. Savitri, come. Where's she's going? Savitri, forget that. Come on.
She's cooking. I'm grating some cheese.
Okay, let her do that. She's listening.
Yes, Maharaj.
Don't try not to give too much importance to that. This is only one time we're coming. So you ordered the oldest son, chop off the head of your mother. Then, would you chop off the head of your mother? Come on, why not? Guru has ordered. But oldest son, how can I, if it's not enough cheese, then we can do. The oldest son, how can I chop off the head of my mother? I cannot do. Then Jabadagni ordered the second son, chop off the head of your mother. I cannot. Then he ordered Parasuram, chop off the head of your mother. So he chopped off the head of his mother and his brothers, because they not followed the order of Guru. Then Jabadagni was very happy. Jabadagni was not an ordinary person. And Parasuram knew, my father is not an ordinary person. So Jabadagni was very happy. You are my real son, real disciple. What I instructed you, without thinking, you just did it with full faith. I'm very happy. I give you 2 benedictions. What you want? And Jabadagni said, Parasuram said, I want my mother and brothers come to life again. And second thing, they should not remember I cut off their heads. Funny story. Gogamaj would tell this katha, and all audience would be shocked. What? Chop off the head of your mother. But this is how to follow. Problem is we are not doing. Guru says something, no, I know better. I know better what's good for me, like this. Anyway, so today is appearance of Parasuram. There's also many katha of Krishna in relationship to this. When the Pandavas have lost gambling, the Pandavas are perfect devotees, but they show if you gamble, you lose everything. Like Krishna's devotees, the Brishnis, they're perfect, but they drank, wine, and they become mad. They tried to kill Krishna and Balaram. So they're perfected souls, but they're teaching don't drink. If you drink, you also lose everything. Don't gamble, you lose everything. So, to give us this teaching, Then Yudhisthira gambled, he lost everything. And he had to go to the forest for how many years, Gauranga? Mr. Potato? 12 years. And 1 year have to hide. So when Yudhisthira went to the forest, and everyone loved Yudhisthira so much, many brahmanas came with him, because Yudhisthira, even though he was king, he was like very philosophical. He was more Brahminical than king. He liked too much being in forest, talking Harikatha. He liked too much. He liked that more than being king and all these things. So when he went to the forest, then many brahmanas came with him. Then Yudhisthira became very sad. I cannot feed them, because in the forest, what do you eat? Whatever fruits, whatever you find, you eat that. There's no pasta and macaroni cheese and all these things in the forest. So Yudhisthira was very sad. I cannot feed all these brahmanas, my guests. So he worshipped the sun god, because sun also never finished. Then sun god said, what do you want? Oh, he said, I want to feed all my guests. So the sun god gave him a plate, like a magic plate. Have you heard of Akshay Patra? Patra means plate. So you cook in this plate or bowl, and that food is never finished. You feed 3 people, you feed 3 million people, never finish. Unlimited. Akshay means unlimited. So he could feed as many people. Draupadi would cook, and she could feed millions and millions and never finish. But after she ate, then it would be finished. So Akshay Patra. So today Yudhisthira got that plate today. So this day is also called Akshay Tritiya. Also another occasion at the gambling. When Yudhisthira lost it, I gamble on my gold, my silver, my jewels, my diamonds, my land, my cows, my houses, my properties, my kingdom, my 5 brothers, myself, and then last, Draupadi. I gambled Draupadi. So Yudhisthira lost. So at that time, Dhritarashtra could not see. But he asked him, what happening? What happened? Then Dhritarashtra, Duryodhana, very happy, because Draupadi was, number one, so beautiful. She was like Miss Universe, Guru Maharaj says, so beautiful. The most attractive woman in the whole world, Draupadi. And more important, Krishna loved her too much, and Pandavas also too much love her. So Duryodhana very happy to get her. So he ordered his brother Dusasan, go and bring her. He ordered one servant, go and bring Draupadi. She is now my property, my slave. So when the servant came to Draupadi, Draupadi said, ask the king, did Yudhisthira lose himself first, or did he lose me first? If Yudhisthira lost him first, self first, then he has no right to sell me like this. But what's his, Duryodhana's brother, what's his name? Dusasan, very strong. He did not want to hear any argument. So even though Draupadi was in her ladies' days, ladies during that should not be too much outside. So Draupadi was in seclusion, but still he did not care. By force he took her by the hair and dragged. That time, oh, she should sit here. What's his name? Dhritarashtra's son? Duryodhana. So, very strong person. But he took off his cloth and showed his naked thigh to Draupadi. Sit here. Come to your new master. Imagine. Then the Pandava was so angry. But Yudhisthira could not do anything because he lost the gambling. That time Bhim was so angry, smoke was coming out of his ears. It said, so angry. But because his older brother gave him, no, don't do anything. That time Bhim promised, your thigh I will smash with my club. I vow. Because he did that to Draupadi, so disrespectful. That time Dusasan would try to tear the sari off Draupadi. Then Draupadi looking, who will help me? And she looking at especially grandfather Bhishma. And who is the name of the guru on the other side of the side against the Pandavas? Dronacharya. These two. Because they are the gurus of everyone. But they also are great devotees. They also know this is Krishna's Leela, so they just close their eyes and not look anything. Means we cannot do anything. Guru Maharaj says, because I know Krishna will do. Anyway. But we cannot help you. Hey, where are you going? 30 seconds. Then Draupadi thinks, who will protect? And then she's looking at her husbands, but husbands could not do anything because of Yudhishthira Maharaj. Then they try to take off her cloth, then she's holding her cloth by her own power. Then finally everything failed. Who will save me? Hey Govinda apto saran. Hey Govinda apto saranam apto jivata hari. Hey Govinda rako saranam apto jivata hari. Krishna, protect me. I surrender to you. Then she fully surrendered to Krishna. That time Krishna gave her unlimited cloth. No? Unlimited sari. Just a son pulling. What happened, Gauranga? Not listening. You're not reading anything, no? You're reading any time, Mahabharata or anything? If you don't read some Harikatha, you become like a potato. So Krishna gave her unlimited cloth. So no matter how much cloth he pulled, he could not finish. So Aksha means that. There's one katha, true or not, but people say like this. When Krishna used his Sudarshan chakra, then some little cut came on Krishna's finger. And Draupadi was there. When Krishna killed this Shishupal. Then anyway, some leela like that, on Krishna's finger came some little cut. Then Draupadi was wearing very expensive sari. She is Queen of India, Queen of the world. So imagine how much her sari was. No? How much your sari cost? $5, $10. But imagine Draupadi's sari, how expensive. And this was big festival. But she immediately tore some, when she saw Krishna's finger cut, immediately she tore her sari and tied on Krishna's finger like that. Then Krishna think, oh, I have to repay her like that. So on this day, Krishna repaid her, protected Draupadi like that. So, also many other things. So today is also what? Chandan Yatra. Chandan Yatra. This is most famous. Now in India is very hot season. Very hot. April, May is like 45 every day, 46, 47. So, in all temples, but especially in Jagannath Puri, they have main deity of Jagannath, but they have little deity of Madan Mohan. So they cover Krishna in sandalwood paste for 27 days. 27 days. So in this day in Vrindavan, they cover all the deities in sandalwood paste. So especially our temple is very special. Like 6 weeks, 2 months before, every day they're making sandalwood paste and storing. Then they decorate Krishna. Radhika also, Krishna Balaram, Mahaprabhu, and everything made of chandan. Like Krishna's kurta, Krishna's dhoti, Krishna's old flower garland, everything top to bottom the deity makes with sandalwood paste. If you see, then you understand. So all temples in Vrindavan doing, but originally that history is in Jagannath Puri. Why? One time, Krishna became very sick. Can Krishna become sick, Gauranga? Why not? He's Bhagavan, he can do anything. If you want to become sick, are you going to stop him? So we cannot say, he cannot. No one can say that. Krishna cannot do anything. He can make millions of universe, very easy, but he want to become sick also, no one can stop him. No? If he want, he will do that. No? So Krishna became sick. So many doctors came. Pulse, ECG. But Krishna have no material body. So the doctors say, we don't know. We cannot find any cause of sickness. We also have no medicine for that, right? You had cancer or toothache, or doctors have something. But Krishna's disease, no medicine for that, no? Because Krishna is the cause of all causes. So Krishna have any disease, who's the cause? Krishna. So doctor, they try to look everything, temperature, everything. They say, we don't know, Krishna. You know the cause of the disease. No? What's the biggest disease in this world? Birth, death, old age, and disease. Right, Sudevi? Listening? Don't sleep. If you're watching telly, you wouldn't be sleeping. No? You'd be like this. So we're saying, no? The real disease in this world, birth, death, old age, and disease. And what's the medicine? Krishna's name. So all doctors said, Krishna, you are the cause of everything, no? So only you know your own medicine. We cannot do anything. So you tell us how we can serve. That time Krishna said, only one medicine will help me. That is the foot dust of my devotee. If you bring and you put that foot dust on me, then I can be cured. At that time, Narad Muni was there. So Narad Muni said, I will bring the foot dust of the devotee. So Narad Muni went to all the big devotees, 4 Kumaras, Lord Brahma. Who else is big devotee? Lord Shiva, Anantashesh. Who else? Prahlad, Grandfather Bhishma. Who else is big devotee? Tell me some names. Hanuman. You can stick Hanuman there. Sita, everyone. Dasarat Maharaj. Lakshmi. Narad Muni went everywhere. When everyone saw Narad Muni, everyone became very happy, because Narad means Krishna's devotee. Happy. Devotee always speak katha, therefore they give happiness to everyone. So when everyone saw Narad, they became happy, because Narad means we will hear something about Krishna. So all devotees ask, oh Narad, you have come, very good, very good. And next question, where is Krishna? Krishna is in Dwarka. Everything okay there? No, it's bad, very bad. Krishna is very sick, very feverish. No. He needs some medicine. What medicine? He needs foot dust of devotee. And all devotees became afraid. How can we do like this? This is madness. How can we give foot dust on the feet, foot dust on Krishna's head? This is big offense. No? When we go to the temple, what everyone does? Everyone bows to the feet of Krishna. No? Krishna's foot dust purified the 3 worlds. But who can put their foot dust on the head of Krishna? That means they will go to hell. This is big, offense. Like when we come in the temple, what's the first thing we do? We take off our shoes and everything. No? So that the outside foot dust not come in the temple, which is pure place. So everyone heard Narad Muni wants foot dust, everyone become too much afraid. No, I cannot do. That means I will go to hell. This is great offense. I will not give. I will not give. Narad Muni went everywhere, but no one was really willing to give anything. No 1 grain of foot dust. So Narad Muni came back to Dwarka and said, Krishna, not one devotee was willing to give foot dust. Then Krishna said, oh Narad, you are a great devotee, you can give me. Narad became afraid. No, I cannot do. I cannot do like that. Then Krishna said, did you go to Vrindavan? Have you been Vrindavan? Then Narad Muni said, I forgot, because there in Vrindavan no one thinks Krishna is God. Krishna is my friend, Krishna is my boyfriend, my beloved, Krishna is my son. So Narad Muni, maybe for that reason, he not went. They don't know the glories of Krishna. They don't know he is Bhagavan. So maybe Narad thinking, maybe that foot dust is not so strong. But they have it seems outside they have no knowledge of Krishna's position. No? Guru Maharaj said that's why Hanuman not go to Vrindavan. What would Hanuman do in Vrindavan? And he sees Mother Yasoda twisting Krishna's ear. What would Hanuman do? Hey, with his club, get your hands off my Prabhu. That's why these devotees not enter Vrindavan. They cannot understand that place. So Narad went to Vrindavan. All Brijabasi became so happy. Nanda, Yasoda, Radhika, Lalita, Chandravali, Sridham, Subal, Ujval, Madhumangal, Raktak, Paktak. Everyone came. Sunanda Bua, Krishna's all uncles, aunties, Krishna's grandfather, Padajanya, everyone came. And everyone asked only one question. How is Krishna? How is Kinaya? Is he happy? Is he good? Is he auspicious? All his desires fulfilled? We don't want him to come back to Vrindavan and be unhappy. If Krishna is happy there, let him stay there and be happy. Like this. And now it said Krishna is quite ill, sick. All Brijabasi became very sad. Can we do anything, Narad? Yes, Narad said the only medicine is food dust. Then all Brijabasi began arguing. I will give food dust. I will give food dust. How much you want? 1 kilo? 2 kilos? 10 kilo? However much food dust you need, we will give. Especially Radhika says, I will give. Then Narad was very surprised. No one else was willing to give. But Brijabasi wanted to give. No. Then Narad said, you don't know who is Krishna? You don't know who is Shyam Sundar? He is the cause of all causes, the source of all incarnation. He is the source of everything. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Mata Paratanam Nandat Kinchidasti Madananjana. O Jananjana, nothing is superior to. The Shrutis say, Natad Samas Nachadyadika Chavidita. The Shrutis say, no one is superior to Krishna. No one can be same as Krishna. Then how can anyone be greater than Krishna? Krishna Deva Bhavan Dambanda. No one can be equal to him. And if no one can be same, how can anyone be more? Not possible. But Radharani said, I will give. Then Narad said, you don't know who is Krishna? By this you will have to suffer, you will have to go to hell. Then Radharani spoke very beautiful thing. Na gani apana sukh, tarabancha tarasuk, amara tat prajana. Radharani said, I never care for my own happiness. I only care for Krishna's happiness. Krishna's happiness is my happiness. So, Taravancha Tarasuk. I have no desire. My only desire is Krishna's happiness. What is it? Now, Gani means to count. I never think, count. I don't count my own happiness. We're always calculating. Dinesh is going, if I do this, I'll get this. I'll get this. We're always doing that. How can I get something from it? How can I do this? Not you, everyone does. But Radharani never do that. She only think, how can I please him? How can I give him happiness? That is famous. In Shikshastakam, Mahaprabhu quoted that verse. Nadana, that last verse, Asli Sava Padonu Padashtama, Madashana Mamam Hata Karoto Tata Tata Lampato, Mat Pranas Natusa Evanapara. This is Shikshastakam. And the Mahaprabhu glorified the gopis, because gopis ready to sacrifice everything for Krishna's happiness. No one else willing to do that. So gopis can give everything for Krishna, every part of their body. They can give for Krishna's happiness. Even Nandi, so even mother and father cannot do like that, like the way gopis can fully give everything. So Radhika said, let Krishna do anything. He may be happy if he wants to embrace me, let him be happy. But if Krishna is happy by embracing some other gopi in front of me, if Krishna is happy crushing me under his feet and giving me suffering, that suffering is my happiness. Imagine. No one else can do like that. For that reason, all glorify the love of Radhika, all glorify the love of Brijbasis, but especially all glorify the love of Radharani. When Uddhav came Vrindavan, he also prayed like that. Myself, Brahma, Shiva, we cannot do like that. Vanchanti yad bhava biyo dio anatos. We also want that type of affection for Krishna that the Braj Gopis have. Therefore, me, Brahma, Shiva, are also crying for that. How can we get that? How can we get that? So only Radharani was saying, if this food does give happiness to Krishna, and by that I go to hell, then I go to hell. That hell is a very happy place for me. Because my suffering is giving happiness to Krishna. Guru Maharaj was saying, we're always doing Atmavat Seva. We're doing Seva, but we still think by this Seva I will be happy. What I want, I will do that Seva. Most people are like that. No? Very few can give up their own happiness, really for happiness. Very few people in this world can give up our own desire, our own happiness for what Krishna wants, what Hari Guru Vaishnava wants. But this is prema. Anya vilasita sunyam gyanan karma didhavitam anukulena krishna anushilanam bhakti uttamam. And the greatest example of that is Radhika herself. So Narad saw with his own eyes, no one was willing to sacrifice, no one was willing to suffer for Krishna. But gopis do very happily. They don't desire anything for themselves. Krishna's happiness is their only prayojan, their only goal. That's why. Anyway, there's many, many katha. If you look in the end of Chaitanya Charitamrita, at the end of his life, Mahaprabhu was singing one story from the Puranas. Shall we tell the story, Sudevi? Will you listen? Huh? Is she listening? What are you looking on your phone for? That story is not there. Have I spoken too long already? You feel bored? One nice story from Purana, a little strange story, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again and again would speak at the very end of his pastime. There was one lady, Brahmani, and her husband. Husband had leprosy. You know leprosy? Nose fall off, fingers fall off. Terrible disease. So he could not walk. So every day this lady would carry her husband to the river to take bath. So one day the man was taking bath and one, courtesan, like prostitute, but like high class, like these guys, very high class. So she also came to take bath at that time, and she was carried on a palanquin, many servants, and like this. So she took bath, and this man was watching her. Then he fell in love with her. But he have no money, he have no nose, he have nothing. Then how can he be with her? He cannot, it's impossible. So he felt too much depressed. He's not eating, he's not doing, sleeping. His wife was a very affectionate lady. She's thinking, why my husband, since that day, he no interest in anything. He's not happy, he's always distracted. Then she thought very carefully, she saw that lady. Since that day he have this desire, but he knows it's not possible. So this lady, what did she do? She went to the house of that courtesan, prostitute, but it's not really like that. And she began serving, cooking, cleaning. And she's Brahmani, means very high class lady. Again and again, the prostitute, no, what you want, take some money, don't do this. What you want gold, you want silver, I give you, but don't do it like this. You are a very aristocratic woman. But lady would not say anything. She just keeps serving, cleaning, everything. Finally the prostitute said, Madam, whatever you want, I will give you if it's in my power. But please don't do this. The lady said, then please be with my husband. Okay, she promised. So the lady went back to her husband. Ready, Savichi, would you do that? Very hard thing, no? Very hard thing. Lakshman said, no. Sevak Dharma is very hard thing to be the Sevak. So this man became happy. My wife arranged this, but he cannot walk, so she carrying him there. I won't tell the rest of the story, but a good ending, don't worry. So when he got there, then first have to eat something. So that courtesan lady, the prostitute, she gave him many things. Chicken, curry, French, what do you call shekel? Many chicken curry, all these like onion, garlic, everything one side in golden plates. And in clay plates, very simple food like rice, dal, sabji like this. So the Brahmin, of course, he not took all the meat and chicken and all these things, but he began eating the simple sattvic food. And the prostitute lady said, your wife is like that. I'm like this chicken curry and all this. I'm like that. I look very nice outside, golden pot, but inside I am not good. I am not pure. But your wife is like this. She's very simple, like the rice dal sabji, but very pure. The husband crying, his mind changed. Like, so don't worry, good story. But this is not told in Chaitanya Charitamrita. But when Mahaprabhu heard that woman is carrying her husband on shoulders like this, then again and again he glorified that love. How she loved, how she sacrificed. No one understands Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why is sannyasi talking all these things? These are material things, no? But some high-class person is like swan. Even material thing, they take something which is good for their devotion. We are not like that. We see some material thing, but this is something which is bad for devotion. You know, high-class person is called swan. You know Paramahamsa, swan? If you mix milk and water together, swan just drink the milk and not touch the water. High-class person like Rupa Goswami, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They see anything, but they only see what is good for them, what is helpful for devotion. So this is a material story, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking this idea, sacrifice everything for someone else. And that idea is the love of the gopis. So Narad Muni took that food dust bag on his, and he touching that food dust, he also feels so much happiness. This pure love for Krishna, this kevala rag, ahoitiki bhakti. Devotion with no cause, no demand. I don't want anything from Krishna. I just want to give like that. That's why no one comes to devotion. Because who can be like that? You know? But devotion is like that. One day we'll have to be ready for that. No, like Didi have that power. She never think anything for herself. Anyway, you come Vrindavan, you can meet her. This Gurudev, first disciple, best disciple. So Narad Muni came and this food dust, then Krishna take this food dust and Krishna cover himself. Then his fever finished. This is the real meaning. Many people doing Chandan Yatra sandalwood paste, but what is the mood? What is the idea behind it? 99% of people don't know this. So Chandan Yatra ultimately today is Aksai Titi, but they call Chandan. Chandan means sandalwood. But what is the real intention behind that? Only Gaudiya Sampradaya know these things very deeply. So Krishna is saying there are many types of devotion, but all is some mix. Someone chanting Dinesh Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, come on man, help me pass my exam. Everyone wants something. Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Karma Taiva Shanti, Chaitanya Charitamrita. The materialists want something in this world. Even they do some seva for Krishna. Madhusuri Maharaj said, they give Krishna one incense stick. How much incense stick costs? 10 cents? One stick of incense. And what they're asking Krishna for? Jai Jagadish Hari, give me a house in Hawaii. Jagadish Hari, please give me Ferrari. They give little seva to Krishna. One flower, little bit of incense, but what shopping list they're making, you know? Give me this. This is all mixed devotion. Many people doing some bhakti, but they want something from Krishna. They want something this world. They want to go to the heavenly planets. They want some yogic powers. They want something. They want liberation. They want Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha also means too much enjoy, too much wealth, too much that. But Brijavasi not want anything. What they want, they just want one thing. Krishna will be satisfied. Krishna is happy. So that is called Kevala Rag, pure bhakti, ahoitiki bhakti. So we have too much lucky in our sampradaya, this type of devotion coming. Especially this mood of Brijavasi. This is main thing in us. Other mood is there, no doubt, but this is prominent mood. And many in Vrindavan, many moods are there, but of course the mood of Radhika, that is topmost. And the maidservants, of course you are kids, but still can hear something. The servants of Radhika, Even they can give up Krishna for Radhika's service. So how much you imagine? Radhika give up everything for Krishna, but the servants of Radhika give up even Krishna for Radharani. So you can imagine what Radharani give them. You can think. So we have to also come in line for that. And our Guru Parampara come for that thing. But unless we go Vrindavan, if you guys want green card, the green card have not so much power. Like this entrance to Vrindavan, this is the real thing. So don't do everything in this world, but always remember this place not our home. This is not my real goal. Okay? So today Aksai Tritiya. So today we had Mangalati. You guys have duties, everything. Why not doing every day? Okay, today we did a little late, no problem also, but do something. So from today we'll do every day. Even you do a little bit late, no problem. But Mangalati means auspicious, so try to do every day. Right, Lakshman, we ready? Ready. Any questions? Sudevi, Gauranga, Loknath, Nilambari? So many things I forgot also I'm not telling, because if you look at the list of everything which happened today, is anything else I missed?
The doors of Badrinath. Jagannath.
That's right, yes.
Jagannath on the boat.
Every day Jagannath has a boat festival today. That goes for like 25 days. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime, they would also go and they would also do all this boat pastime, splashing water on each other. That also... There's a place where Lord Narayan is always in this world. It's called Badrinath. Have you heard of Char Dham, Gauranga? Just say yes. Kedarnath, Badrinath, Yamunotri, Gangotri. Where the Yamuna not start in this world. She start there. She come to this world. Today the Ganga also come to the world today. Before the Ganga was only in the heavenly planets. But one king, Bhagirath Maharaj, he did strong seva to Krishna. What do you want? I want the Ganga to come to this world. So today Ganga came. But Ganga is very powerful. Therefore, who will hold the force of the Ganga? Shiva volunteered, yes. That's why you see Shiva always Ganga flow, because it's very coming from millions of miles in the sky. And who can hold that? Shiva keep that. This is the foot bathing water of Vishnu. So Shiva keep like a servant here on his head. And this Ganga come today to this world.
He wasn't have no water.
Huh?
He wasn't have water in this world before Ganga.
Yeah, but ordinary water. But Ganga is not ordinary water. Ganga come from beyond the universe. What's it called? The causal ocean. When Brahman took 3 steps, then his toenail pierced the covering of the universe. Universe is like an egg. His toenail punctured that, and that water came, and that became Ganga. So these 4 dham, Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kedarnath, and Badrinath. The Yamuna begin in Yamunotri. The Ganga begin in Gangotri. The place of Lord Shiva is called Kedarnath, and the place of Lord Narayan is called Badrinath. So today, the road opens today, and all pilgrims going to these places. So many things today. What else? I know one time I read a whole list and it was like everything. It's very good today. Many people don't know this. But anyway, so today we came here is very nice. Okay, any question? No question. How long we spoke for? 1 hour? A little bit. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Ramo Ramo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ramo Ramo Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Go Premanandi.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hey, Sharan Jaikaran, right? And Meena Das. They live in Canada, right? Yes. We're coming to Canada, so there's Meena and Sharan. They should send me a message. We'll try and go and see them. Go Premanandi.